Hey, good evening, USA, International, Canada, Long Island, aka Strong Island, plus the five spots of Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Staten Island, and Queens. This is your man G Money Stacks, aka the Gregonator, creator, YouTuber, host with the most, misunderstood lonely nomad, unstoppable independent podcaster, and rookie podcaster of Laurelton, Queens, New York. And you're rocking and hanging with me on the 209th episode of Off the Meat Rat Chainz New York podcast. I hope everybody had a nice, splendid, lovely Thanksgiving last week. I know I have, and I'm probably gonna end up doing a little recap of all the Thanksgiving foods and stuff. One of them, actually, there's two that actually kind of caught my attention, but we'll get to that in a moment. Now we are live and direct from StreamYard and Lost Eye with YouTube and Lost Eye with myself. It's the Instagram live feed. I'm sorry, the Instagram live feed right here. I'm sorry about that. And yes. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute here, folks. Hold on. Yes, we are on a live. We are on the Instagram live feed right here, which is the podcast show page. Be sure to turn on your notifications on when each episode is going to be dropping. And I do apologize for the delay of the Instagram live feed. For those of you who just can't, for those of you that's listening and viewing this, welcome to the show. We got a jam-packed show full of topics to get to. And first and foremost, if you are new to the channel in the YouTube universe and you missed any new and previous episodes whatsoever, don't worry. I got you all covered. Go grab that subscribe button for me on the YouTube channel page of G Money Stacks 555, where you see all the New York episodes on there. Tap that notification bell so you can be reminded and in tune on when the live stream recording is going to start, and a reminder of what time. And leave a like and a comment along with the episodes, along with the episodes and topics. More video content, upcoming episodes, previous episodes. And be sure to tell a friend to another friend and share the podcast. Be sure to download the episodes, including your favorite ones. Be sure to download actually better yet, be sure to listen, stream, and watch these episodes. Very important that we continue to grow this show right here. And yeah, so we got a lot going on here, so let's get into a little mental health check-in real quick. Yes, let's get into a little mental health check-in real quick though. Now, this is like a warm-up segment right here. Now, as you may know, I had a great Thanksgiving mentally, physically, and spiritually. And yes, I did work on Black Friday, which was pretty crazy. It was a lot of people actually, not only at Bit Lot supermarket, but also the mall. The mall in Garden City it was so packed. It was it was just crazy to me, man. Especially, and sometimes when it comes to Black Friday, it's not always going to be it's not gonna always happen as far as like you getting discounts and stuff. Some might say Black Friday might be a gimmick, but I don't know if that's considered a gimmick. But if you're lucky, If you're lucky, you probably might get a discount. So yeah, so I did work on Saturday as well. And mentally, physically, and spiritually, overall, I was very, very, very sore with my legs being so tired, working from 11 to 5 and stuff. Which is all right, which is all right for me because, well, you know, wanted to actually do what I can to actually, build up my checking account. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's not really too much of a biggie. Um, but I did come across asking around certain people in regards to um if they ever heard of this weird food combo called candied yams with marshmallows. And of course, sweet potatoes with marshmallows. Now, I'm probably gonna end up putting up a question about this though. Has any of you, for those of you that's listening and watching, has jump in the comments in on Instagram Live and YouTube. Has the question is, has any of y'all ever heard of candied yams and marshmallows and sweet potatoes with marshmallows? That's the question that I'm gonna leave y'all with. All right. So I know it sounds crazy, and I know some people may not ever heard of it. And there was this other thing that I kind of learned during Thanksgiving. I didn't know there was a such thing called National Soul Food Day. And I wanted to get certain people's perspective on what, when you see the word soul food, what does it mean to you? Some might say it was created in the South, which is true. I think every single person in a different culture is kind of different in terms of how they make soul food. Everybody has a different um signature way of making soul food. You know what I'm saying? And and I did get a couple of laughs too, man, actually. And the funny thing is, I know half the people probably never heard of this though, but I know half the people probably um didn't like gravy on their turkey. I'm like, what's wrong with turkey? Like, like it's crazy, right? I never like, it's crazy to me, and it's interesting to me because I never heard of anybody not liking. I never heard of anybody who don't like gravy on their foods, which is something I use when it comes to not just brown rice and black rice with beans. I also use it on chicken, as a matter of fact, if you will. Um, so yeah, as let me see. Um, Yeah, so I'm gonna leave y'all with the question. I'm gonna leave y'all with that question. If y'all have ever heard of this combination of candied yams and sweet potato with marshmallows. Now, if so, I want you to actually, tell me if you toast the marshmallows and then put it on top, or do you just mix it all in? So just jump in the comments and tell me how you prepare candy yams with marshmallows. Is it all together or is it on top? So that's the question I'm gonna leave y'all with. All right. Um. Okay. So we're gonna get into some stuff. Um. Yes. Hold on a second. Yes. So let's get into the New York Mass Transit files. And this one particular topic is dedicated to Dolly Parton in terms of the MetroCards. So let's get into it right now. Um, yeah. Yes. So yes. In case anybody is watching this on YouTube and wondering why I took myself off the screen. Now, the reason why I took myself off the screen is because I have an Instagram live feed of the podcast show page that I'm actually using. You know what I'm saying? In case anybody wants to comment or anything like that. So I would actually be able to check the comments and stuff. So yeah. So speaking of which, yes, and this is according to Time Out, the website here. Now, now this is interesting. So let's get into it. Let's see. All right, so it's about to be a Jolly Dolly holiday in NYC. The MTA just announced it'll be releasing Dolly Parton Metro cards in honor of the singer's new greatest hits album. The special edition cards have the classic yellow and blue logo on the front, but a deep purple back featuring Dolly's signature, rhinestones, and the name of the album, Diamonds and Rhinestones. Wow. Yeah, Diamonds and Rhinestones, actually. Yes, that's what it's called. Yes, Diamond and Rhinestones, as well as a QR code to pre-order said album, which came out on November the 18th. So this is like a little recap here. Um, so So, how do you get a special edition Dolly Parton Metro card? They are available now on a first come, first served basis at the MetroCard vending machines that accept all forms of payment, including credit, debit, and cash at the following stations: in Manhattan, 34th Street, Penn Station, 34th Street, Herald Square, Grand Central, 42nd Street, Times Square, 42nd Street. The MTA from time to time lends its MetroCard design to advertisers as a way to generate revenue. Sorry for the butcher. I'm only human. According to the MTA, yes, this program has existed for many years, but in 2012, the MTA renewed it by doing more of these kinds of campaigns that generate a lot of interest, including this for Supreme, Game of Thrones, David Bowie, Wu Tang Clan, and Paul McCartney, excuse me, among others. It's also designed cards for Pride to honor veterans and has also done an arts and design campaign card that resulted in a card with the word optimism on it. Yeah, that's a positive way of looking at it. Some of these cards, depending on their subject, have been listed on resale sites for way more than what they were originally purchased for. The NCA says it's releasing the Dolly Metro cards in the spirit of the riders using the transit system and working 9 to 5. Yes, that's pretty good. All right, so another transit news that we um need to get to right here is of course in regards to more transit stuff in regards to the budget related stuff. So the Metropolitan Transportation Authority could bolster its case for much needed new streams of revenue with more transparency around its budget and debt service. Watchdog group Reinvent Albany argues in a new report. The MTA is facing down a looming post-slamdemic fiscal crisis, and the coming years, authority um, brass have been sounding the alarm with that stagnant ridership and federal slamdemic relief funds expected to run out. The agency will not be able to plug a multi-billion-dollar deficit without new dedicated funding. Hmm. Nearly $16 billion in federal emergency aid doled to the MTA to keep it running during the slamdemic is expected to completely dry up by 2026, which is basically um, which is basically 3 years from now, with the bulk of it likely to be gone by 2024. At the same time, transit ridership has recovered at the rate MT honchos had hoped. Average weekday ridership on subways and buses had plateaued for months at about 60 to 65% of pre-pandemic figures, a phenomenon the agency attributes to the widespread adoption of working from home by many of its former daily commuters, even as car commutes have rebounded fully to pre-pandemic levels. That's particularly devastating to the MTA, which has historically more on fare box revenue to support operating expenses than most North American transit systems. Should the MTA chug over the so called fiscal cliff in the coming years, it would have to make drastic, painful decisions to keep itself afloat, like steep fare hikes, service cuts, and layoffs. No way. As such, the agency has been working the lobbying and public relations circuit, attempting to secure new funding streams from the state and federal governments. This month, MTA Chair Jenna Lever made an unprecedented trip to the SOMOS conference, a post-election back 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 now for New York polls and poll adjacents in Puerto Rico to lobby state lawmakers for new sources of revenue. In its report, Reinvent Albany supports the MTA's contention of coming fiscal trouble, but argues that the agency could bolster its case for new dedicated revenue streams by opening up its books and providing greater clarity and transparency on its budget and debts. We are glad the MTA is raising the alarm, said Rachel Foss, a research analyst at Reinvent Albany, and the report's author in a statement. This really is a looming disaster for transit riders, and we urge the MTA to use open, consistent budget data to help strengthen their case for state aid to the public and the legislature. Among the good government group's recommendations is for NTA brass to start presenting its debt affordability statements and holding discussions on them during the MTA board meetings rather than burying them in wonky budget documents. It also argues that the authorities should stop including federal emergency aid and debt affordability metrics without counting for um, the billions in aid. Um, the NCA's debt load amounts to more than 20% of its operating revenues. With no impending funding deals on the horizon, the watchdog's recommendations in the interim include discontinuing the state's gas tax holiday and remitting any existing dedicated transit funds directly to the MTA instead of subjecting them to the annual budget appropriation process where they can be the target of a raid. A spokesperson for the MTA agreed that fiscal prospects are grim and new funding is needed, but disagreed that the agency isn't forthcoming with financial data, noting that the authority puts out reams of data every month in its board books. End quote. We agree that the MTA needs new dedicated funding and the fiscal cliff is real and appreciate Reinvent Albany's passionate advocacy for investment in mass transit, said MTA spokesperson Aaron Donovan. Jeez. No wonder the MTA is in debt though, man. They they take too many loans, man, which is pretty obvious. it's pretty obvious that they taking a lot of loans and shit. So they need to really get to um they really need to get to all this stuff right there, man. Um Now I do want to do a little update in regards to the fourth suspect in regards to the Young Dolph murder. So they already arrested three people already. And this one is this one is going to be a little thing that I like to call remains to be seen. And this is where um I give you information in terms of not just updates, but like, in terms of information in terms of what's going on in previous stories and stuff. So here it is right here. Remains to be seen. Yes, there's a fourth person in a young Dolph murder, right? Now, I'm gonna get to his name in a sec, actually. All right, so here it is, right here. A man suspected of orchestrating a hit on late rapper Young Dolph has been arrested with and hit with multiple murder charges in connection to the Memphis star's death. According to Fox 13 Memphis, Hernandez Govin, age 43, has been charged with first degree murder, attempted first degree murder, and conspiracy to commit first degree murder. Oh Lord. Oh my gosh. The indictment was handed down by a grand jury on Thursday, November 10th, and comes nearly 1 year to the date Adolph Thornton Jr. was gunned down in Memphis while visiting a local cookie shop on November 17th, 2021. Mr. Govin has been indicted and is in custody for being involved in the Young Dolph murderer. Shelby County District Attorney Steve Mo, Moroy. Moroy is the name, sorry. Um, told reporters following the grand jury hearing, he played the role of the person who solicited the murder. Authorities believe that Govin began hatching the murder plot in July 2021, months prior to the actual hit on Dolph. He is also the father of late star, late rap star Lotta Cash Desto, who was slain during a drive-by shooting in Houston in September. He previously posted a cryptic message on social media voicing his fear that his own transgressions played a part in her demise. It remains unclear whether Desto's murder and Govin's alleged involvement in Dolph's deaths are linked. Yeah, right. The suspects the suspect's arrest comes several months after the alleged gunman in the murder, Justin Johnson and Cornelius Smith, were charged with first degree murder, attempted first degree murder, and additional firearms charges. Both Johnson and Smith have maintained their innocence. Yeah, right. And are scheduled to return to court to face trial on January 20th. I'll update you on that when I hear new information about that. So yeah, another suspect in Dolph's murder, 27-year-old Shondell Barrett has been charged with accessory after the fact, but was mistakenly released from prison following he and Johnson's capture in Indiana in January. Barnett has yet to respond to a warrant for his arrest and remains at large. Yeah, that's crazy, man. So I'll give you an update on regards to the young Dolph um trial and stuff. So I'll keep track of that. All right. So let's get into some chatting all the jazz, shall we? All right. Let me see what else we need to talk about. Hold on. We need to get into, yeah, let's get into okay. So let's get into A Boogie with the hoodie. Okay. One moment. All right. So A Boogie with the hoodie pushed his Me versus Myself album release to December to avoid stacking up against Drake and 21 Savage's Her Loss. But A Boogie's competitive spirit is alive and well and balling. His vibey new single that first debuted yesterday in NBA 2K23 and officially released today, which was a couple weeks ago of November the 3rd. Um okay, so let's get into it. This is crazy. All right, let's read more about this. Um End quote, I'm a gamer. I spend way too much time playing 2K. It's my favorite game. A Boogie said in a press statement. Um with this single, I wanted to give my fans a chance to first hear balling in NBA 2K. To be featured on the soundtrack for this season is big for me. I hope my fans enjoy it and all the gamers out there who play NBA 2K every day like me also enjoy listening to the song in the game. A Boogie's flow is as buttery as a Steph Curry jump shot. Oh shit. Not Steph Curry jump shot. Yo, that's funny right there. That's funny. Steph Curry jump shot. That's funny. Oh man. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Oh man. And of course, the track features a Curry name drop in the first verse. Got my hoodie on like Mellow in the garden. Got my money up. I'm balling like LeBron's son. Oh shit. They want me to lose my breath, so I got to watch my step. 230s on my hip. I call them Steph and Seth. Oh man. Baldwin follows fellow Me versus Myself single Take Shots featuring Tory Lanez and Bro, which is Better Ride Out, featuring Rowdy Rich. Of course, you can watch the visual video for yourself in case you missed out on anything. I think the video might be on um I think the video might be on YouTube. Hold on a second. Let me just take a look here. Let me take a look here. I'm sorry. Wait. Yeah, wait a second. Yes, you could. Yes, it's on YouTube right now, actually, so you could check that out. Um, and other A Boogie with the hoodie news. Hang on a second here. Yes, so let me see. Okay, so this is just so yeah. So A Boogie with the hoodie will not be releasing his new album on Friday as initially planned, and it's all due to Drake and 21 Savage. The Bronx native took to his Instagram stories and said bluntly the reason for the delay was that he didn't want to compete with Drake and 21 Savage's forthcoming collab album, Her Loss, which also drops this Friday. Actually, Nas's album already came out the same day as Drake and 21 Savage. So sorry, but album dropping in December now. Drake was dropping same day, and I'm not with that. Boogie wrote on his IG with multiple laughing emojis. Ha, yeah. um, Me and Myself will now drop on December 9th, which is a new release date, and will feature the previously released singles 24 Hours with Lil Durk and Bro with Roddy Rich, which dropped on October 7th. The latter paired have an especially fruitful working relationship and have collaborated numerous times in the past, such as on 2019's Tiptoe and 2020's Numbers and Lost My Soul. A. Book said during a 2019 interview with Billboard that he and Roddy Rich and share an exact mindset when it comes to making music. Um and what he said? You know how you are with your day one friends. We could be like that, but at the same time, we understand each other enough to know I can be next door from him. He's working on his project. I'm working on my project, and we just sit in our own spaces and zone out. A Boogie explained. But then he can pull up on me like he pulled up to New York, and I'm in June. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on a second. Um, Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I don't know what happened here. Just a second. Yes. So this is where I actually left off here. Yes. Um, yes. But then he could pull up on me like when he pulled up to New York, and I'm in June Land Club. Same thing when I go to LA, I pop up on him, and it's the same love. So anytime somebody treats the relationship like that, you got to keep it going and keep that genuation. I said genuation. That's a good word. A word. Me versus Myself will be the first new album from A Boogie with the Hoodie since 2020's Artist 2.0. He previously dropped off a prequel EP titled B4AVA last year. Drizzy and 21 Savage were initially meant to drop Her Loss on October 28th, but ended up pushing back the project out of respect for Noah 40 Shebib, who contracted COVID-19 while working on the tape. 21 Savage and the Sixth God, meanwhile, graced the cover of Vogue this week, which hit newsstands on Monday. Me and my brother on newsstands tomorrow. Drizzy wrote of the moment on Instagram. Thanks, Vogue magazine and Anna Wintour, for the love and support on this historic moment. Her loss, November 4th. All right, so let's get into all right, there's some that's actually some good stuff, some good news. Um let's get into it. So we got J. Cole, who made an announcement recently in regards to the 2023 tour. Actually, yeah. Um, J. Cole announced the return of his Dreamville Music Festival on Wednesday, November 2nd, reviewing that the event will return in spring 2023. In fact, after a 2-year slamdemic layoff and a reboot this spring, Dreamville is expanding to 2 days next year, with all the action slated to unfold in um, Raylo, North Carolina's Dorothea Dix Park on April 1st to the 2nd. The first edition of Dreamville took place at Dix Park on April 6, 2019. It was postponed from September of 2018 due to the impact of that year's Hurricane Florence. The first year lineup for the music, food, art, and culture fest featured Cole, Big Sean, Nelly, SZA, 21 Savage, Black, Tiana Taylor, DeVito, Saba, and more. Um, the planned second. Hang on a second. The planned second go round of Dreamville was scheduled for April 2020, but postponed and then canceled due to the then rampant COVID-19 slandemic. It finally returned in April of this year with sets from Little Baby, Kalani, Wizkid, Wale, Rico Nasty, Moneybagg Yo, and the entire Dreamville roster, including Ari Lennox, Earth Gang, and Jid, among others. The fest drew more than 80,000 fans in 2022. And according to organizers, created more than $6.7 million in economic impact on the local Raylo and Wake County communities. Dreamville Festival wants to keep growing and building off the success of the expanded 2-day event last year. Our team is excited to reunite with our Dreamville family from around the world next spring, said Dreamville Festival President Adam Roy in a statement. Day ones, Jet fans, Ari fans, music fans, everyone is welcome. Consider this your personal invite. Come through. You won't want to miss Dreamville 2023. Cole will once again curate next year's lineup, which has not been released, with organizers promising incredible music performances featuring Cole's own favorite musical artists and collaborators who are traveling worldwide to perform in his home state of North Carolina. A special ticket pre-sale will soon be available for Dreamville fans. Those sign up for the official festival email or text newsletter here. So this is from billboard.com. Now wait a second. Let me just take a look at this real quick. Let me take a look at this. And this is from dreamvillefest.com. This is okay, so you want to sign up for Fest info, and you can even check out their YouTube channel which is Dreamville Fest. So yeah, you want to subscribe to Dreamville's YouTube channel for more information. Of course, there's going to be a way for you to get some tickets. Now, I'm not sure when the announcement is. So for those of you who's trying to go, so of course you could buy pre-sale tickets now. Text Dreamville to 68624 to get your pass. No, excuse me, to get your pre-sale password. All right, and GA Plus includes shaded forest lounge, dedicated GA Plus restrooms, full service dedicated GA Plus bar, dedicated GA Plus food vendors, screens with live streaming from main stage, and of course lawn games and more. And the GV VIP package includes dedicated VIP entrance, VIP viewing area, VIP bar, dedicated VIP restrooms, commemorate VIP laminate. And this is of course, varsity. The varsity VIP package includes dedicated VIP entrance, VIP viewing area, VIP bar, dedicated VIP restrooms, commemorative VIP laminate, Dreamville Fest hat, Dreamville Fest bandana. For those of you who may not know what VIP is, it stands for very important person. The MVP VIP package includes dedicated VIP entrance, VIP viewing area, VIP bar, dedicated VIP restrooms, commemorative VIP laminate, Dreamville Fest hat, Dreamville Fest bandana, access to premium viewing deck, exclusive super VIP bar and lounge area, exclusive super VIP air conditioned bathrooms. And of course, you could follow Dreamville on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and you can check out that website dreamvillefest.com/tickets. All right, there you have it. In other music news, a little recap from the American. I didn't see the American Music Awards actually, but this is going to be a little recap. So Jid and Thames are among the artists who will perform at the 2022 American Music Awards in Los Angeles. Um, and the full list of performers was announced on Monday, of course. In addition to Jid and Thames, the stage will also be graced by what is it by Pink, Carrie Underwood, Imagine Dragons. Imagine Dragons. Oh shit. Oh man. Okay. Okay. WizKid and Yola. Okay. Now we getting some weird with that. Oh, come on, man. Hold on a second, folks. This is nuts. Yeah. Okay. Now this is hold on a second here. Imagine Dragons. Where did I put that? Oh. There it is. There it is. There it is. Yes. Imagine. Okay. With regards to nominees, Drake, The Weeknd, Beyonce, and more will be competing for Artist of the Year, while Steve Lacy and Lotto will be among those with a shot to take home New Artist of the Year. Kendrick Lamar's Mr. Morale and The Big Steppers, Gunna's DS Forever, and Future's I Never Liked You are early favorites in the favorite hip hop album category. Landing a spot on the lineup for the American Music Awards comes as Jid is prepping his next album. Speaking with Complex for a recent interview, the Dreamville rapper remarked that he plans on teaming up with DJ Drama for the project. Me and DJ Drama are really gonna do it right. Just said. I'm talking about on other niggas shit, no other niggas beats. We're going to do a DiCaprio 3. DiCaprio 3. Oh man. As for Thames, she recently helped co-write Rihanna's comeback single "Lift Me Up" for the soundtrack to Black Panther 2: Wakanda Forever. After speaking with Ryan Coogler and hearing his direction for the film and the song, I wanted to write something that portrays a warm embrace from all the people that I've lost in my life, Thames shared. She also covered Bob Marley's "No Women, No Cry" for the film. The 2022 American Music Awards is scheduled to air live from the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles on Sunday, November the 20th at 8 p.m. Well, we already passed already. I'm gonna do the highlights next time actually. I'll do the highlights next time. Speaking of which, yeah, not only well actually hold on a second here. Yes, so of course, there's a full list of performers for the 2022 American Music Awards has been revealed. Of course, tasked with providing the sounds for the entire event is D Nice, who will spin throughout the night as the 2022 AMA's house DJ. Bringing Afro beats to the stage like Tim's and Wizkid are set to perform at the award show for the first time, representing hip hop. Of course, Glorilla makes her AMA debut fresh off the release of her EP, Anyways, Life's Great. Additionally, Jid is set to perform Enemy with Imagine Dragons and Lil Baby. Lil Baby will perform a medley of California Breeze and In a Minute. Ari Lennox will be joined by Stevie Wonder and Charlie Puth to perform a tribute to Lionel Richie as he receives the 2022 Icon Award. Of course, additionally, BB Rexa, Anita, Dove Cameron, David Guetta, Pink, and Carrie Underwood will take the stage. Artist, songwriter, and actor Yola um, is also set to perform her powerful original song "Break the Bow," which has been named the American Music Awards Song of Soul. Of course, Wayne Brady is set to host the world's largest fan voted award show. Um, and he's stated in quote, "I was ecstatic," the comedian explained, describing his reaction when he learned of his role. "I actually lost my mind. That is one of the most amazing feelings. You feel like one of the cool kids in school." I like that metaphor. Bad Bunny is the top nominated artist for this year's AMAs with 8 potential wins in his future. Beyonce and Drake follow with 6 nominations each. All three will compete against Adele, The Weeknd, Harry Styles, and Taylor Swift for the coveted title of Artist of the Year. Fans can pledge their allegiance to their favorite musicians by voting online. Nominations are based on key fan interactions as reflected on the Billboard charts, including streaming, album and song sales, radio airplay, and tour grosses. And yes, I will be doing a little recap in a future episode in regards to the AMAs. All right, so let's get to this next topic right here. Um okay, this one really alarmed me. This one really alarmed me, man. And this is why I named the episode Funny Chicken. And this pertains to boiled chicken with fucking NyQuil out of all things. For those of you who may not know what I'm talking about here, the episode is called Funny Chicken because you know how TikTokers be coming up with strange shit, right? So listen to this. The FDA is warning TikTokers who are jumping on the latest craze to beware because NyQuil marinated chicken is a dangerous thing. It sounds as disgusting as it is dangerous. Sleepy chicken is what it's called. For some people say it helps with cold symptoms. Duh. Well, I don't know about that one right there, but no. The thing is, it's also unsafe. Meds that are boiled can be dangerous because they are much more concentrated and powerful in change properties, so says the FDA. What's more, just smelling it can be dangerous. Folks at the FDA say inhaling vapors during the cooking process causes the drug to enter the cook's system, causing potential lung damage. Oh shit. Well, as long as you're not catching the vapors, just like the song, don't try this at home, man. People who are doing this are often using way more than um the recommended dosages, and that's a big problem. Well, we're pretty sure does not taste like chicken. No, it doesn't. This is I'm I'm literally I'm fucking ecstatic about this shit though, man. This is like the second time I actually heard this shit. Why the hell what why in the hell would you fucking add NyQuil to chicken? It's not a substitute for gravy, folks. It's not. So don't try this shit at home, folks. You know what I mean? Do not try this at home. It is not something you should be on the bandwagon for because TikTokers are doing it and jumping off of a damn bridge. So don't do this shit, man. There's some safer challenges out there, man, compared to the dumb ones, all right? That's fucking ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is ridiculous, man. This is so ridiculous. It's not I can't even believe this shit though, man. Like, why? Like that that makes no type of sense right there to me. Um oh my gosh. Um, you know what's really crazy? Of course, people winning the lottery according to the zodiac signs. Let's take a look at this story here. Oh man. Cue DJ Khaled's All I Do Is Win. Let's talk about luck and lotteries, folks. History was made in California when a winning ticket for the record-breaking $2.04 billion Powerball lottery jackpot was sold at a gas station in Los Angeles County. The winner matched all six numbers, a win with the slim odds of 1 in 2. No, excuse me, 292.2 million. Wow. Wow. For our part, America has always celebrated the Powerball and Mega Millions lottery as a way to fund civic projects like war, political cover-ups, and road paving. Funding funding Father Thomas Jefferson espoused of lotteries, far from being immortal, they are indispensable to the existence of man. But that redhead was also a slave holding pedophile, making his moral ground shakier than a drunk's right hand at mid morning. Um, I digress. While the name and zodiac sign of the ticket holder have yet to be released, our money um, says they have a prominent planetary placement in one of the following signs. Of course, you can read on to learn more about the zodiac signs most likely to win, and may luck find you and riches of every kind awaits you. So we go to Sagittarius. November 22nd to the 20 to December 21st. Luck be an archer ruled by gift bestowing, cup filling, dice throwing. More is more planet Jupiter. There is a natural ease and abundance to the Sagittarius disposition. Sag folk are optimism incarnate, and as such are unafraid to bet big and risk it all. Ha! Kind of like you bet your life. Oh man. Their boldness, excuse me, their boldness is regularly rewarded with boons from from the lotto, actually. I don't know what the hell is this though, man. Hold on a second. Boon from the lotto. Hold on. What the hell is this? Hold on a minute here. Let's do this again. Hold on a minute. Yeah, hold on. All right, this is where I left off here. I'm sorry about that. Do apologize. Hold on a minute here. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Incarnate as and as such are unafraid of baby. Their boldness is regularly rewarded with boons from the lotto gods and narrow escapes from dire straits. The wonderful thing about these windfalls is that this fire sign loves to share the squander, spreading the wealth in the form of racing ponies, airline tickets, picking up the tab for the entire bar, and putting dollar bills and G strings and coffee cups. Oh shit. Fun fact, Shirley Jackson, that wrote the haunting short story The Lottery, was herself an archer. Hmm. Capricorn, December 22nd to January 19th. Luck comes late to Capricorns as they often endure difficult childhoods full of hard knocks, institutional whiting, oppressive overlords, no toys, punishing standards, and not enough vitamins. Oh, wow. Yet their suffering breeds strategy and a keen eye for observation and weakness opportunity. The most industrious of earth signs, sea goats, learn to make their own luck and to stretch and save their winnings, ensuring any prosperity they find is given ample room to proliferate. This means lying about winning the lottery, keeping coupons in their imported leather wallets, deceiving the IRS, and never taking a vacation. Oh my fucking gosh. This is laughable, folks. Okay, Pisces, February 19th to March. Wait, where is it? What happened to Aquarius? Hold up. Yeah, Pisces. All right, February 19th through March 20th. Um, Back before Dream Daddy Neptune was discovered and deemed the ruling planet of Pisces, the people of the fish were lorded over by lucky Jupiter. At their most clear, Pisces folk border on the clairvoyant. If they can if they can resist altered states and interference of emotion, no sign is more prone to receive psychic guidance and divine downloads. This messaging can take the form of whisperers, lucid dreams, coffee grounds, and even winning numbers curved out of the public hair in their bathtubs. Oh man. Um, that's crazy, man. Um, oh man. Man. Astrologer Reader Wingo researchers and um irreverently reports back on a planetary configurations and their effect on each zodiac sign. Her horoscopes in integrate history, poetry, pop culture, and personal experience. She's also an accomplished writer who has profiled a variety of artists and performers, as well as extensively chronicled her experiences while traveling. Among the many intriguing topics she has tackled are cemetery etiquette, her love for dive bars, Cuban Airbnbs, a girl's guide to strip clubs, and the weirdest food available abroad. Oh wow. So that's your three zodiac signs of them winning the lottery. Oh wow. I was like, what happened to Aquariuses and stuff? So oh shit, this is ridiculous, man. Um oh man, listen, let me see what we have here. Um let me see. Ooh, okay. Um okay. 13 songs. Wait, did I do that one? I think I did that one already. No, I said I was gonna do that. I said I was gonna do the other one. Okay. Let's see. I already talked about this one already. I already talked about that. I already talked about that one, right? So I know there's more to this. Just bear with me. Um, wait. See 13 SoundCloud era hip hop projects with no skips. Of course, starting with Chance the Rapper, Acid Rap. Revisionist history cannot erase the fact that Acid Rap is one of the best rap mixtapes of all time. The 14 song effort is a melodic cruise through Chance the Rapper's adolescent days off a tab, stuffed with kooky stories and beats that are mostly handled by Cam Obi. Nate Fox and Chance himself, of course, tracks like Juice, Cocoa Butter Kisses, Pusha Man, Smoke Again, and favorite song are paradigms of Chano's capricious flows and wordplay. They also allow him to keep things colorful throughout the listen, bolstered by guest appearances from his fellow Chicago bred peers. No name. No name. Oh man. No name. Oh man. Saber Saber and Vic Mensa. Oh man. The 2013 release of Acid Rap further popularized Chance. The blooming rap scene in Chicago and SoundCloud causing millions of people to flock to the platform and seek out a musical breakthrough. Um, Travis Scott, Days Before Rodeo. All Travis Scott's projects are packed with heat, but Days Before Rodeo is the match that lit all those flames. Yeah. The effort dropped in 2013 and stepped by Trav as one of the leaders in the melodic trap lane. The Sonics are murky. Oh man. Misty. Oh man. And rousing. Credited to the beats made by F FK F Key, excuse me, Metro Boomin and Lex Luger, not Luther, Luger, among others. Lyrically, Trav details his daily activities of chasing cheeks, the bag, and euphoria in ways that are everything but dry. On DBR, he thrives as the musical offspring of his Kid Cudi and Kanye West influences, and as expected, the results are astounding. Lil Yachty, Little Boat. The first song on this, the first song on Lil Yachty's debut mixtape, Little Boat, is a microcosm of what to expect on the project and exemplifies his finesse of bubblegum trap, introducing multiple personalities as if he's the main character in Split. Yachty dances through intro with a mismatch of his usual punchy and sing-song deliveries. That stays consistent throughout, notably in the 3-track run that also includes standouts like Wanna Be Us and Minnesota. The production, mostly taken care of by the good Perry, is cartoon like heard in the project's most popular track and viral anthem One Night. With that being said, Little Boat is a blissful bubble of simpler times in 2016. The project details Yachty's stylistic come up in Atlanta, one that has yet to waver to this day. Lil Uzi Vert, Little Uzi Vert versus the World, was a cultural reset. A 9 songs deep, the effort spawned unavoidable hits like Money Longer, You Was Right, and P's and Q's, which play automatically whenever people recount their celebrated summer days of 2016. For the beats, Lil Uzi Vert drafts a golden roster of producers, which that includes Metro Boomin, Molly Raw, and Don Cannon. No relations to Nick Cannon, folks. Just want to make sure that you don't get them too twisted. Oh man. The production overall is prismatic, providing an ideal foundation for the Philly native to thread his introspective thoughts about breaking hearts, the confidence of his haters, and the bank. Ugh, we don't I you don't we don't deserve to be having haters anyway. Um, let's see. Paired with those lyrics are very cadences that range from slur to stormy. Oh man, with this project of heat rocks Uzi moonwalk right into superstardom. Oh man. Oh man. 21 Savage and Metro Boomin Savage mode, of course, obviously. 21 Savage and Metro Boomin branched themselves as a two-headed dragon with the release of Savage Mode in 2016. Songs like No Heart, The Future Assisted, X, and Ocean Drive are examples that rationalize why this project is in the hip hop lexicon under the word flawless. Those records are trap music in its greatest form, providing a volcanic ambience that's fitting for Black Air Force One activity and missions that require a mass COVID-19 aside. Coarse and alluring, Savage Mode bangs on wax, based on the street tales of being a big blood like Clifford inside of it. Clearly, 21 does too outside of the booth. Oh boy. Yeah, I think that's about. Hold on a minute, man. I think I talked about this shit already, but I'm not gonna get into the rest. So anyway, let me go to the next one, man, because I need to get to um yeah, I need to get to Creed. Okay. And I forgot that J. Cole's producing Creed 2. Wow. Creed 3, actually. Wow. Um, let me see. Um, yeah, I forgot about that too. Um, I forgot about that. Let's see. Um, Forgot about that too. Okay, J. Cole and Dreamville producing Creed 3. Hmm. This is something I haven't known about. Um, okay, so J. Cole's Dreamville to executive produce Creed 3. Of course, check this out. So J. Cole's Dreamville Collective have been tapped to executive produce the upcoming Creed 3 soundtrack, further cementing them as hip hop heavyweights. Michael B. Jordan, who plays the titular character in the Rocky spin-off series, announced the news during a panel at ComplexCon 2022 in Long Beach, California over the weekend. Um, I'm probably gonna get in trouble, Jordan said toward the end of the panel, which also featured fellow Creed star Jonathan Majors from Devotion and of course Lovecraft Country. Dreamville is executive producing this album. Of course, further details about the soundtrack remains scarce right now. The third installment in the boxing trilogy, Creed 3, finds Michael B. Jordan reprising his role as Adonis Donnie Creed while making his directorial debut. Major stars as Dame Anderson, Creed's childhood friend and former boxing prodigy, who reemerges from prison to challenge Creed in the ring. Although it marks the first Rocky film um, without Sylvester Stallone in his familiar role as Rocky Balboa. Creed 3 also stars Tessa Thompson, Wood Harris, Felicia Rashad, and Florian Montagnolo. The film hits theaters on March the 3rd, 2023. Meanwhile, Dreamville comprised of J. Cole, Jed, Ari Lennox, um, Bass, Earth Gang, Koss, Loot, and Omen have only continued to solidify themselves as one of hip hop's leading labels in 2022. This year has seen critically acclaimed releases from Jid, of course, Ari Lennox, and Earth Gang, in addition to the crew's D-Day Against the Grills mixtape hosted by DJ Drama. While his own output has been limited to a series of show stealing guest verses, Cole has continued to put the vial on his back by becoming the first rapper to cover NBA 2K23, in addition to appearing in the game alongside Bass and longtime Dreamville producer Elite. Dreamville previously ventured into Hollywood by launching Dreamville Films in 2015, through which they partnered with HBO to release the J. Cole documentaries Road to Homecoming, Forest Hills Drive, Homecoming, and For Your Eyes Only. North Carolina Crew are just the latest hip hop collective to helm a major movie soundtrack in recent years. In 2018, Top Dog Entertainment curated Black Panther: The Album, which featured original music from the label's all-star roster, including Kendrick Lamar, Scissor, J Rock, Schoolboy Q, and Ab-Soul, as well as The Weeknd, Future, Travis Scott, and others. The album debuted at number one on the Billboard 200 after earning over 150,000 units in its first week and yielded 8 nominations at the 2019 Grammy Awards, taking home the trophy for Best Rap Performance thanks to J Rock, Kendrick, Future, and James Blake's King's Dead collaboration. Okay, and there's one more music news I need to get to actually. It's regarding Glorilla. Memphis rapper Glorilla has announced a string of tour dates in support of her new EP, Anyways, Life's Great, taking her across the United States in early 2023. The tour kicks off January 27th in Charlotte, North Carolina. Of course, you can check out the full list of dates below. Of course, Glorilla dropped Anyways, Life's Great, featuring the standout track Not Quick last week, which was yesterday, November 15th, recently. It was announced that her breakout single, F and F, Let's Go, um, had been nominated for the Best Rap Performance Grammy Award. In September, she joined Cardi B on Tomorrow 2, the sequel to her July single, Tomorrow. Of course, you can, yeah, okay, read about F and F, Let's Go, and these women rappers are busting up New York Drill's Boys Club on Pitch. So here's a list of dates. So it started on November 18th, Columbia, South Carolina, Colonial Life Arena. November the 22nd, Houston, Texas, Rise Rooftop. November 26th, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, the Criterion. December the 1st, New York, Madison Square Garden. And also Nick Cannon presents Wild Out is going to be there as well. I'll talk about that in a future episode this week. December the 3rd, Chicago, Illinois, United Center, WGCI Big Jam. January 27th, Charlotte, North Carolina, The Underground. January 28th, Atlanta, Georgia, Hell at the Masquerade. January the 30th, Houston, Texas, Warehouse Live Studio. January 31st, Dallas, Texas, the Cambridge Room at House of Blues. February 1st, Phoenix, Arizona, Aurora. February the 3rd, Las Vegas, Nevada, Hakkasan. February the 8th, San Francisco, California, August Hall. February the 9th, San Diego, California, House of Blues. February 14th, Valentine's Day, Denver, Colorado, Cervantes, other side. February 16th, Chicago, Illinois, Avondale Music Hall. And February the 20th, Detroit, Michigan, the Shelter. February 22nd, New York City, New York, Irving Plaza. February 23rd, Boston, Massachusetts, Brighton Music Hall. February 24th, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, The Foundry. February 25th, Washington, D.C., Union Stage, and also to be announced and to be determined as far as the future date for Memphis, Tennessee. So to be determined, if I hear anything, I'll actually talk about it on there as well. Now you can actually buy the tickets now at Ticketmaster. All right. That's how you get. That's how you're able to catch the tour dates. You can go to Ticketmaster.com to see Glorilla and all these tour dates. So there you have it. There you have it right there, folks. Um all right, so let's get into and congratulations to Glorilla and her success, man. You know what I mean? All right, so we need to get to the Christmas tree. We need to get to the Christmas tree. Um all right, so the hold on a minute. Hold on a second. All right, so here we go. What we have here is um what we have here is an 82-foot Christmas tree. All right, so this is from NPR.org. Of course, New York is an iconic sign of Christmas. Arrived in New York City on Saturday as a crane hosted an 82-foot Norway spruce into place at Rockefeller Plaza, where the 14-ton tree will be festooned with thousands of lights and topped with a star encrusted with millions of crystals. The Christmas tree will be officially lit on November the 30th, which is this Wednesday. Yes. The approximately 90-year-old tree was cut Thursday, then lifted onto a flatbed truck for its 200-mile trip from Queensbury, New York to New York City. We gave it with the expectation that everybody would enjoy it, said Neil Lepowitz, whose family donated the tree. Um For me, it was just a nice tree, Lebowitz was quoted as saying by the New York Post. Now it's a special tree. Everybody around the world can enjoy it. The tree, whose lower branches extend 50 feet in diameter, excuse me, will be aglow with 50,000 multicolored lights and topped with a 900-pound star covered with 3 million crystals. Wow. Um, After the holidays, the tree will be milled into lumber for donation to Habitat for Humanity, officials said. That sounds pretty dope, man. That sounds pretty dope. That sounds pretty dope, though, man. You know what I mean? Pretty dope, though. Now, um, let's see. Already, eat and drink. Oh man. So let's see. Let me see something here. Um, November 16th. I can't use this. Um, all right. Okay, I know what to do. I know what to do. Okay, apparently, okay, so let's get into this other segment that I started recently in regards to okay, so it's going to be on a minute here. All right, munchies and drinks, man. Let's get into that. I didn't get a chance to cover this, so let's get into it. Okay, so Um, for those of you who may not know what munchies and drinks, it's basically I actually inform you about what topics is going to be in 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 the eat and drink section. So pretty much that's where I get my topics from, which is the eat and drink thing. So um we'll get into it right about now actually. Um all right, so the anticipated Williamsburg market has opened its doors to the public. The new 15,000 square feet market at 103 North 3rd Street is home to over 10 delicious vendors, each selected to offer guests a unique dining experience ranging from old school fish and chips to Italian cheesesteaks. In addition to the array of dining vendors, Williamsburg Market offers guests an intimate Brooklyn industrial aesthetic heavily influenced by French architecture, designed by Gilles Departin, Kathy Ogawa, and Ananya, um, Ananya Jory, Agawa Departin architects. The space features a 360-degree brass and marble bar and a cozy dining room, as well as sushi bar, seating, dining booths, high table, no, excuse me, high top tables for casual dining, and kiosks for each vendor. Both the market vendors and the design were hand selected by Moonrise Ventures to ensure a casually elevated dining experience. Williamsburg Market is a one of a kind, intimate food hall experience, complete with a 360-degree cocktail bar right in the middle of the action," said James Whitfield, Vice President of Operations for Moonrise Ventures. The selected vendors are led by renowned chefs, offering guests a wide range of food choices, giving the potential for something new and exciting for each visit. Cameron Skur, managing partner of Moonrise Ventures, spoke on the food vendors, saying, "It is truly a unique opportunity to bring together such a talented group of chefs and operators under one roof here in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, one of New York City's um, most exciting and dynamic neighborhoods." Of course, the vendors include Harlem Seafood Soul, founded by Chef Tammy in Harlem, New York, and as an eco-friendly mobile kitchen. Harlem Seafood Soul Food Truck has captivated New York since April 2016. Harlem Seafood Soul has been featured on Netflix, Vice Munchies, The Today Show, and more, making Chef Tammy one of the most recognizable food truck chefs in America. Paper Plate serves up honest to goodness delicious food, offering burgers, fries, and hand spun milkshakes. Currently a crowd favorite at Smorgasburg, seasonal outdoor food market. Urban Belly, Chicago's famed chef Bill Kim brings his hit pan Asian concept, um, Urban Belly, to New York City for the first time. Urban Belly serves up modern twists of Asian classics. Um, Temakasi Hand Roll Bar, known for their famous DIY to go sushi boxes and their sushi counter in the East Village. Trendy sushi and amakasi concept. Temakasi brings their hand rolls to the Williamsburg market. Um, um, Defara, um, Dom- Domenico Di Marco, or Dom, opened Di Fara Pizza in 1965 and is now known as the best pizzeria in New York City. Mixology. Chef Ivy Stark brings her handmade Mexican concept, a standout destination for authentic Mexican cuisines, to the market. Alidoro Italian sandwich shop, called by Gotham magazine the number one sandwich shop in New York City by a landslide. This Manhattan-based sandwich shop serves up Italian specialties. Brooklyn Wild, vegan comfort food with a twist from celebrity chef Ivy Stark. F and Egg, F and Eggs menu boost classic comfort fare with a twist, using only the freshest and finest ingredients. OK Dog specializes in Korean rice hot dogs filled with customers' choice of mozzarella cheese, squid ink. Ew. Ew. Why? Wait. Hold on. Squid ink? Squid ink? Okay, my question for this is like first of all, let me before I continue this, I I listen, I never heard of anybody having something that involves ink from a squid. Because because I remember having calamari for the first time at this restaurant called the Fat Black Pussycat. Up to this day, I still remember that shit too, man. Because I don't know if I would be able to. I don't know if I'll be able to picture myself eating squid with with um with ink because I don't know, man. To me, I'm a little. It's a little iffy for me, man. I don't know. I can't do it though, man. I cannot do that shit. I can't do that shit, folks. Sorry. Oh my gosh, man. yeah, rice cake, potato, and more, of course. Yeah. So New Light Breadworks. Stephen Robinson founded New Light Breadworks, baking small batches of sourdough bullies and grew to serve restaurants, farm stands, and retail locations throughout New York. Of course, the Williamsburg market is open Monday through Thursday from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday from 7 a.m. to midnight, Saturday from 8 a.m. to midnight, and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. You can check out all these places that I just mentioned in the eat and drink section in the website, which is www.amny.com. All right, and that's basically taking place in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. So there you have it, man. You know what I mean? But there's certain foods are pretty good to certain foods are pretty good to me, except for the squid ink part. That kind of alarmed me a little bit, folks. So you know what I mean? Um, I can't say that I like the idea of all this stuff, but look, there's certain stuff that I could tolerate. Now, hold on a minute here. I know there's another one too. There's another story. Um, of course, another eat and drink. So yeah, I know some of this stuff already happened, but I'll do a little recap though. Okay, so another eat and drink story is this is basically so located in Harlem Sugar Hill, the newly opened restaurant The Porch is to begin hosting of course the weekend brunch. Uptown Drag Brunch on Saturdays and the Brooklyn Bluegrass Collective on Sundays already started on November 12th already. Hosted by Vivacious of RuPaul's Drag Race season 6, Uptown Drag Brunch will feature a special guest every week, starting with Cherry Poppins. Hold up. Wait a minute here. Wait a minute here. Wait a minute here. Wait a minute. Cherry Poppins. Are you wow? Wait a minute here. Wait a minute here. Oh no, this is a different Cherry Poppins, folks. This is not this is a different Cherry Poppins. My fault. This is a different one. This is not the same Cherry Poppins from the Officially Street podcast. This is not that one. It's a different Cherry Poppins. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a different one. It's a different one. Yes. Um yeah, yeah, the Cherry Poppins happened on November 12th and the Bluegrass Brunch November 13th already happened. Um the brunch menu will offer an assortment of southern style dishes like waffles and nuggets and 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 bignets. Chicken fried steak, biscuits and gravy, breakfast sandwich, breakfast strata, bourbon peach waffles, ice cream French toast. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute here. Ice cream French toast. I need to look this up, man. That I need to look this up. I'm curious about this shit though, man. Like, how does the ice cream go with French toast though? I I don't understand this though. I really don't understand this combo right here, man. But I find this very intriguing because I'm into funny food. I'm into funny food combinations since I got into food porn because I just find it so intriguing and interesting and funny with not only the weird food combinations but the names that they come out with, which which is kind of crazy though. Oh shit. Oh man, that was funny right there. Or overnight oats. Brunches served Saturdays and Sundays from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. with live performances running from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. The Porch is an artist-owned restaurant, bar, and venue offering live music Thursday through Sunday night from local artists rooted in jazz, but with multiple modern influences. Aside from brunch, the porch serves a Cajun inspired American smokehouse menu. Of course, you can check out for more information, you can go to the website, which is w excuse me www.theporchnyc.com. That's www dot theporchnyc.com. All right. I think we covered all the bases here. And listen, if you want to if you want to support this show right here, of course you can go to my Cash App right here. This is yeah, the Cash App is G Money Stacks 555. That's $ capital G lowercase MONEY capital S lowercase TACKZ 555. Once again, it's not about breaking the bank. It's all about doing the best you can on whatever amount of money you are comfortable with, that you desire will be appreciated. And also, by the way, you can another way you can support the show is you can actually give a 5-star rating to Podchaser, Podfriend, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts whatsoever. Um, Leave us a review. Tell us what you think about the topics, how you feel about the topics, and all that stuff. So So there you have it right there. And of course, we're gonna get to we're gonna get to we're gonna get to we're gonna get to stream choices on the go, right? So I know I haven't done podcast free game mechanisms segment lately, but I'll try to do it every now and then. So you know what I'm saying? So but for now, folks, here it is. Stream choices on the go. And you know what to do, folks. You like what you heard in terms of the topics that's being discussed in every episode whatsoever. Um, all you need to do is just go ahead and follow Off the Meat Rat Chainz New York podcast on Facebook, alongside with Instagram, alongside with my sports show, um, Excellent Fun Vibrant Talks podcast, and my review show, Meticulous Vibe Juice podcast, which is also on Instagram, as well as myself on the primary handle on the gram, which is G Money Stacks 555 in Queens, New York. Yes. So, by the way, you could make sure you turn your notifications for more details on when each episode is going to be dropping and all that great stuff right there. And if you go to the link in bio where it says Linktree / G Money Stacks 555, it's going to have a whole list of audio streaming platforms where you could listen to the episodes, and you can leave a voice message on anchor.fm / G Money Stacks / message. So there you have it right there, folks. And yes, starting with Anchor. Here we go. Starting with Anchor right here. Of course, yes, Anchor, Audacity, Audible, Audio Burst, Amazon Music, Breaker, Castbox FM, Deezer, Listen Notes, Moon FM Podcast, Player FM, Pocket Cast, Podbay, Podfriend, Podopolo, Podorama, Podcast Index, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, Podverse, Reason FM, Spotify, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, Google Podcasts. You can listen to Off the Meat Rat Chainz New York podcast episodes on Radio Public, iHeartRadio, the #1 app for music, radio, and podcasts. And you don't need a credit card or a debit card to download these apps. These apps are free. You can go to your local app store, whether you have an iPhone or a Android. You can download these apps. You download these apps onto your iPhones, your Android phones, iPads, Android tablets. Yes, you can also go to the links that I just mentioned. In case you don't have any of these apps, don't worry. All the links is on there in the link in bio. All right. And speaking of which, make sure you follow my other shows, which is Excellent Fun Vibrant Talks podcast, the Sports Edition show. And of course, be sure to follow my other show, Meticulous Vibe Juice podcast review show. Hopefully I'll be able to record episode 100. So I'm actually going to be able to do it probably either today or tomorrow, depending on how I feel. And for the most part, though, the most important thing which is last but not least, is to go to the YouTube channel G Money Stacks 555, where you see all the New York episodes that you missed. In case you missed any of the episodes, new and previous, it's all on the YouTube channel page. So grab that subscribe button for me. Click on the noni bell so you can be reminded when the show goes in the air via live stream, alongside with leave a like and a comment along with the episodes. And more via content, upcoming episodes, previous episodes. And of course, be sure to tell a friend to another friend, share the videos, share the videos, share the episodes, download these episodes, and be sure to listen, stream, watch these episodes. You can even share. You can even share it. You can even share the podcast along with the episodes and the link that says Linktree / G Money Stacks 555. And of course, tell a friend to another friend. And of course, word of mouth is important by spreading the word. And of course, like I said, share the podcast along with the streaming platforms in the link that says Linktree / G Money Stacks 555. And to be sure to actually share it with your husbands, your wives, your boyfriends, your girlfriends, your friends, and the people that you are cool with from work, all that great stuff right there. And for the most part, folks, you want to actually be sure that you share it with your friends and along with everybody that you're cool with, even if it's your DJs, your musicians, everybody, even people in even everybody, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, and I think that's gonna do it for me. I hope y'all enjoyed your Thanksgiving and all that other stuff right there. That's gonna do it for me. I'm G Money Stacks. I'm your man, G Money Stacks. Thank you very much for tuning in and rocking with me on the 209th episode, titled "Funny Chicken." And I really appreciate every single one of you, from international and all over to actually that's actually tuning in. I really appreciate this. I really appreciate the fact that y'all hung on with me over the 200 episode. I couldn't be more grateful and thankful to every single one of you that actually took a chance on me, knowing that I was going to take this podcasting thing very seriously. And so, yeah. And for the most part, remember, the grind doesn't stop. Hard work pays off. If you want something, you have to work hard and earn it. New York wasn't built in a day. And most importantly, you also want to remember that to find your voice. Find your voice. Be confident in the craft that you do. Even though some people may not be hearing you or whatever case scenario may be, whatsoever, it doesn't matter. It's all about you, not about being a people pleaser. It's not about being a people pleaser, you know what I'm saying? And and all the other great stuff right there. And yeah, and also I also would like to add to this is to make sure that you are confident and you are on your P's and Q's alongside with tunnel vision, mentally, physically, and spiritually, that makes you smile alongside with some tunnel vision. All right. Yes. So it's very important to actually follow your goals and dreams. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't let anybody stop you from accomplishing your goals and dreams on what you're trying to do and what makes you happy. Even though it may not be good, it may not be good enough for your parents or whatever, but it's not about them. It's all about you. So don't worry about your parents. Eventually, they may not understand the craft that you're doing, but so what? It's about you, folks. Only you. Only you can understand what your craft is about and what you're doing. All right. So, like I said, be on your P's and Q's, be confident in what you do, find your voice, do the best you can as a human being and be on your P's and Q's on a consistency basis of creating content, because the more content you create, the more you're going to gain success. And that's actually what I did here. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, folks? So yeah, I'm up out of here. Thank you very much for listening, tuning in, and rocking with me on this episode right here. And tune in next time as I talk about Mental Health Day, and of course the recent passing of Aaron Carter, and along with a few topics. So stick around for those right there. Like I said, I really appreciate every single one of you for tuning in and listening and rocking with me. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. And let me see if I have any comments. Let me take a look. No, I don't. And I think we're probably going to be good to go. All right. So we're going to actually get into. I'm actually going to be out of here. So let's. Let me just say. Let me just say this though. I know everybody is going to actually be. I know there's going to be some idiots who are the lost souls who have nothing else to do or whatever. But let me just tell you this though, for those of you that want to be in podcasting and doing whatever craft you're trying to do to make a career out of it, I wouldn't really waste any time with those ignorant Neanderthal haters. You know what I'm saying? Because they have nothing else to do but bully some people, and that's not cool. So I just wanted to stress this because I recently talked about this. So it's pretty important. It's pretty important to you, and of course myself, on a creative basis. If they don't want to understand, fuck them. That's on them. It's on them, man. It's not on you, man. You know what I'm saying? So take care of yourselves. Be careful out there. And I hope everybody is actually doing their Christmas shopping already. And yeah, that's gonna do it, man. Peace and one love. G Money Stacks, aka the Greginator, is actually clocking out. Peace and one love. And have yourselves a good night, folks. Peace.